Hey guys, welcome back to Dominions 4. And we are gonna keep pushing on. I think this is going very well. And I'm surprised that there are hardly any units for Zabalba here in the Boggerwood and Simri. Just because they've been reinforcing themselves so well. They are going kind of north now, though. It looks like 190 units right there. But I think we're in really good shape here. I'm going to move up into Ironport. We'll find out if that's enough units to break through there just yet. And from here, let's see. So we got, how do we want to handle this? I think we got enough heading north. I think what we want to do is get some more units going down south. So, let's see. At this point, I mean, these guys, this whole army is kind of disastrous, but we're going to, I don't know, something like this. Alright, move them over to Vokan. So, I'm thinking at this point Vokan has plenty of units to start moving south. And what I would like to do is at least push to, say, Land of 7 Years and Traveler's Rest. That gives us just a two-front spot that we have to deal with Zabalba. We can set up some defenses and sit there forever. Maybe even build a castle there. Same thing over here. I mean, really, Ironport and Yuliathum. Two fronts, and we're pretty much golden. I get the Dominion turned around, and we're golden. Because really, at that point, the goal is just to push through and get these thrones, so we can win by the throne, thrones of Ascension. So that is the goal at this point. Let's see if there are any magic items. Oh. Armor of Knights, 23 body. And it only is -1 to defense. That's kind of nice. You know, while I have him in here, I might as well have him make something. He's got that dwarven hammer. So. And over here, research looks pretty good. Getting our Vanadrot out next turn. So. I don't know, that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot going turn by turn. We got one more turn here. We're going to be level 4 in enchantment, so. Alright, here we go. Dark Knowledge. No new sites. Unbelievable. Why am I casting it? Why am I casting it? I don't even know. I don't even know. But I keep doing it anyway. Ooh, here's some of those wyverns. So let's see what they do. Do they fly? They should fly, right? Yeah, they do. That is a monster horde of Vanir. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well for them. Let's go ahead and move along. Unexpected event. Sloth 2. Not good. We are under siege and... What? How are we under siege? In our Casa fail. Freaking Tian Chi. Army appears to be commanded by Dawn the Great Hawk. Oh my god, do I hate Tian Chi. So, I'm going to need to respond. Who do we want to take down there is the question. After just moving units up there. These are my Draugrs. Pretty good unit there. I wish I had more, but Onund is the only one that can cast that spell, so. 50 units. I think Gemner can handle this. So, we'll send him back. It's so annoying. I really hate Tian Chi right now. And here we go. So they got 50 turtle tritons. If I cannot win these water tiles now, I won't even know what to say, to be honest. I mean, let's see. We need to attack closest. Put them up in front. Actually, you know what? I lied. I want to put these guys up in front. Try to preserve our sea trolls because they are a finite resource. I guess technically our Huskarls are too, but you get what I'm saying. Cage of the Cornered Rat. What kind of spells can we cast here? Sailor's Death. That sounds terrible. Tell you what we ought to look into is summoning elementals, I think. Water gems. Yeah, let's give that a shot. We'll check, see what kind of... He's got none. Give all of them to him. He's the only one that can use them anyway, so... Put him on cast specific spell, summon, and then... We don't want to retreat. We'll just stay behind troops. He hasn't done very well for us in melee, to say the least. Actually, cast spells looks pretty good. What's Howl? Pack of Wolves to aid him. That's a level... That's a 300 fatigue cost. It's level 3. He's level 4. So it's he couldn't even cast that. Because I lost the level when he died that one time, unfortunately. Alright, bunch of Surf Warriors here. So, how do we want to handle this? Barre is almost full. Let's actually move this Drake. And these are our Surf Warriors, so again, keeping them to the side. They're in the back, holding attack rear. That looks pretty good, I guess. See how many of these guys are wounded, too. I do want to start moving out wounded troops and things like that. Oh, that's looking pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie. Look at all these summons. Alright, those are all wounded. Who can we stick this... Who can we stick this, Drake with? I'm very confused. How do we get Clockwork Soldiers all the way down here? Oh, right. We sailed over our cost fail. Right, okay. I'm not crazy. So, let's see. I don't really have room for Herdmen at this point. More Surf Warriors. Oh, I'm a total mess right now. That looks fairly good. Clockwork Soldiers. These guys probably should be on attack, being giant ogres. Same with our Clockwork Soldiers. Tack, 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 tack. Now, I don't know about these guys, because they enter Inten, the Draconian Chief. He's got pretty good stats. I wonder if we can give him that armor I just forged. What about a shield? And I guess the Dwarven... I kind of want to leave the Dwarven Hammer for when I'm forging stuff. Apparently, he cannot use that shield. He has no hands, so he cannot wield anything, unfortunately. Oh, man. I think that looks alright. Frode currently has 4 groups out of 3, which is not ideal. Can this guy take our Clockwork? Nope. Can he take our Horde of Ogres? There we go. That'll do it. That'll do it. Agni, I guess, can stay behind. Seems kind of stupid since he is the Vanadrot. Okay, so we got Frode, Inten, and Barre and Bove. Here's what we're going to do. Let's see, I think we go... Can we attack? We'll go like that. Inten and Barre can go to Balcoria. They'll pick up those units and then go to Thodaz. And then head south from there. Zabalba's in pretty bad shape. And the Black Harbor got decimated on enemy dominion. That was at 5 or 6 candles last turn, so it's really turning fast. Thankfully, because that was very troublesome. Actually, what we're going to do is stop the preaching over here and push them that way. Just realized I left these scouts doing nothing, so we'll move those up. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Maybe I'm wrong about Ironport eventually giving in. It doesn't look like it's ever going to end. I don't know. Vanadrot. Waiting for you. Gotta take it to Tianchi. Baratos must not be... Oh, there he is. Shoot. Wow, good thing I caught that. I thought it was odd that it still showed 2 turns there. Okay, so... Ran. His name is Ran. Are these Surf Warriors? Yes, they are. Okay. And those fire drakes can actually go with our guy, Jorund is his name. Hopefully he can command them. Yes. -2 morale. Ooh. Ooh. Wonder why. They're not magic beings. I don't know why they have -2 morale. It is unfortunate. But they start with 14, which is pretty good. Let's see. Summon Earth Power. I freaking love Blade Wind. What I need to do, though, I did say I want to put that Strength of Giants to work, too. So that's another thing I got to mix in. Alright, he'll come over to Forest Pine, pick those up, head up to Tian Shiai. I think we'll be able to wipe them out pretty good. Pretty easily. We're definitely have superior units in that area. And... Yeah, okay. So here we are again. There's Dark Knowledge. Ready for it? Ah! No new magic sites. I think I'm just about done with that. I should have ended it like 10 turns ago when I started getting ridiculously sarcastic about the failures, the repeated failures of that spell, but here's our Clockwork Warriors, soldiers. 18 protection. They do get exhausted though. 15 exhaustion fatigue per turn, which sounds awful. Like, when I saw that, I almost thought, this is not gonna work out. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's check out our Vanyears real quick, just because they get 1 morale, 3 defense skill, 4 HP, and 2 strength. Those things are beastly. Of course, the 2 strength comes from our throne of something or other that we have. So, come on, Clockwork Soldiers. I should probably put those up. Maybe more frontward. Yeah, get out of here, priest. Okay, white water. Here we go. Every time we fought these fights in the water, we get crushed. So let's check it out. Hopefully this works out for us. Come on, you could do it, guys. I got faith. Come on. Bring them down. Fearlanam casting Personal Regeneration, Quicken Self, Water Shield, and now cast Poison Cloud on our own units. Jeez, look at that. Oh my god, I feel like we lost way more than would have been expected. Those things just don't rout. They really don't. Let's look at the damage. I lost 18 Huskarls in 1 Sea Troll. That is a lot of losses. This is gonna probably be like 5 or 6 enemy units attacking us. Yeah, I don't even get it. Why are you bothering? Under siege. We still need more men in Vertland. Units are starving in Valcoria. So let's pick these guys up. Put them there. I guess we'll combine. That looks alright. And these guys are flying, so let's go ahead. We'll put them on hold and attack rear as well. I think that seems like makes the most sense for the flyers. I don't know. I don't want that guy going into combat, so here we go. Go take Fodaz. More turtle tribes that Fearlanam's going to have to deal with, unfortunately. Is it all turtle tribes? Shark tribes? Tritons. Man. Alright, 40 units attacking this castle. That will be no problem for us. And then we got to put our guys back on Preach and Preach. Actually, let's build a temple real quick. I'm loading up the temples like crazy. Like I want a temple in every province is basically what I'm looking at. Murdering Mire, that sounds terrible. Wow, we picked up some pretty good death gem sites over there. Obviously not from us casting dark knowledge, but, you know. Got another dwarf coming out. Gotta watch out for those. See what kind of spells we get. I really hope to get, pretty much all spells related to Earth. I would like to have Earth 3 if possible, that'd be nice. And Agni. What can Agni do for us? He's just sitting there. I'm curious about these great eagles too. Let's go ahead, let's do that. Just out of curiosity. Okay, we got Firlanau moving. We got Ran coming into the Forest of Pine, so he'll be moving on TNCI soon. Our priest's going. I don't think that Ironport's going to drop. I really don't. I have no idea what to do with this city. I really don't. I'm almost tempted, actually, to go to Zabalba and see what happens. You know what? We're going to do it. It's been like 15 turns that our best unit has been sitting here doing practically nothing. So, we're going to do it. We're going to give all the Vanyears to Onun, just because he's got the Divine Blessing. 30 units at Gorm. Guardian Commander, Draugrs. So, I'm thinking we'll put Vimer and Onun together. I hate to do this because I feel like it is very counterproductive. Like I'm giving up on all that time I spent there, but I mean, really, what am I supposed to do at this point? It seems really pointless. So, bump this defense value up. I got a ton of gold, actually. And I got one more turn to produce some units out of this city. So I think we got a bunch of Surf Warriors, some Cave Drakes, and Ogres. Let's get some of these guys. I guess I should probably scout a little more than I do. I haven't been very good about that. Alright, let's hit it. Alright, here we go. So, got undefended province. Yeah, they took Ironport back, that's expected. The Boggerwold, I expect there to be no units here, really. Yeah, that's about right. Battle at Arcosophail, let's check this one out. We've got one army going in. What? So this is, like, literally, they casted that spell on... Oh, that's so lame. Okay, well, I'm surprised that those things can even take a castle, to be honest. That seems a little silly to me, but what can I say? What's this? It's this little lady right here. Blood Slave. Okay. I don't think this is going to go well for them. It's very strange. I don't know. Zabalba just kind of stopped making units. Ooh, TNCI moving on us in Astanafia. So, maybe they realize that it's about to get real over there. I don't think we're going to be able to win this fight. But, you never know. Weirder things have happened. Dragonflies are attacking me. Are you serious with that? I don't know, we might be able to pull this off. These are horsemen. Not great in melee, so if we can close the gap, which it kind of looks like we're going to be able to. I think we're going to be alright. Hack them up. Nice, alright. That's kind of big, because I didn't want to have a large TNCI force right in the Stanafia where it could spread in any direction that it wanted to. So that was that's good that we won that. Nothing going on there in Zabalba. What are these guys? Amazons. Gals, I should say. And here we go again with Firlanam. Let's hope that we can take these things out. These guys are tough, man. 14 defense skill. Look at all the experience. 3 experience. Okay. Okay, we killed a couple there right off the bat, so that's good for us. I'm pretty sure having the spears helps us out. Oh yeah, wrap around the back. Nice. Very nice. Feral Nom casting Panic, Touch of Madness. I like that. That was a good idea on his part, I think. I probably should have considered that myself. Lack of supplies in Thodaz. Right. Yeah, no surprise there. Alright, so we're going to bump this defense up. Baratos apparently just... I guess I have nothing to worry about from them whatsoever, so... And that's the capital of Ulm. Things are looking up. Alright, we'll meet over here. Be able to pick up a few more troops with our underwater commander. She can kind of absorb some of the damage for us. This is huge. I think that things are really going well for us at this point. I need to clear out that Hall Woods. But this is looking really good. 120 units. We're actually maxed out. Let's see. So what do we want to take the most? I don't think we need that many Surf Warriors. That's a little too many, I think. Here's some Herdmen. So we don't really need the Guard Commander anymore, though. Let's take those out. We'll put the Ogres in. And have them attack closest. So I think that will go pretty well. I don't have many... I guess I don't have many ranged attackers, but... Actually, let's put them kind of center-ish, because that's a large portion of our force. Go like that. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And then we should probably just be blessing with our guy here, because we do have a ton of Vanhirs, so hopefully we get enough casts in to fill that out. That looks pretty good. Curious. -3 morale. I mean, it's still above average, right? Let's give it a shot. We'll put them off to the side so they don't take a heavy hitting. I think we'll be okay. 90 units there in the Waywoods, so we should be good. I think we're going to do alright. This is looking pretty good. I think... Yeah. We'll give it... I don't know. Should we go ahead? Should we just go right in with these guys? I think so. I was going to hold off one more turn to go after Ulm, but... I don't think there's any reason to hold off at this point. Put a little defense in this city. I don't want to leave any of them unprotected at this point. I think what I ought to do, though, is get some more priests. Because we're going to need it going south here. And actually, I might be able to kill a Zabalba just by taking out their Dominion. Because it is going pretty fast. Dear God, how did they get 410 units at this freaking time? I left it for one turn. One turn. What? How is that possible? Celestus the Otherlord, who radiates power. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not good. Alright. We're gonna... Oh wow. That's gonna be really unfortunate. They start taking tiles from me. So let's see, I got 400 or I got 100 units there and about 100 there. So 200 units, they have 410. Roughly. Of course, that could be... Who knows how far that is off. That could be way off. Could be way off. Could be right on, too, though. Am I crazy if I go after this? Am I crazy? How crazy is that? I don't know. Let's get some defenses in the capital or Kosovo over here. I don't know. I'm tempted. I mean, now I kind of wonder if I just had been better off leaving an army there and so they couldn't produce units. I just don't get how they suddenly have 400 units there. Unless they were literally sitting in there with 400 units of supply. That seems insane. I don't know. You know what we ought to look at? There is an object. I think it's actually an air object. That doesn't make much sense, but it helps the siege buildings with it. Can't remember what it's called. Wall shaker. The wall shaker. You know what? Yeah, let's build a couple of these things. Because apparently we're going to need to do something to break these walls down. Great help during sieges. I think that for every wall shaker you get like 25 to siege. So, I don't know. Maybe that will make a difference for us. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I think we had a ton of battles here. Yeah, here we go. So they attacked Leofim. That was really what I didn't want to see. We have a fairly large provincial defense here, so... Oh my god. They have 10 Ether Warriors. Wow. There is, like, no chance that these guys are going to be able to stop this. Holy cow. Good luck. Good luck getting murdered. Oh my god, that is brutal. Everybody's routing, looks like. They're just trying to turn around, I don't know. Hard to say. Oh my god. I freaking hate Zabalba. Jeez, what are these things? Ozetals. Ozelotls. Ozelotls. Wow. Okay, so that was a terrible loss. They did lose 34 units, so Simri, I kind of gave that one up. Alright, back into Ironport once again. Oh my god. Oh god. Alright guys, you can do it. Good thing the Griffins ran out ahead and so they could get murdered really quick. The AI just... I don't know. They really throw their flyers away really quickly. Oh, this is not good. This light cavalry going around the side. Hopefully we cut them off, or our leader might be in trouble. Okay, they came in. That's probably good for us. Oh my god, they got blasted. Jesus. Look at... Oh man, do I hate these guys. 1 hit point on those guys, so they should drop pretty quickly. What's this guy? Corpse Construct. They're just throwing all kinds of like stuff that I've never seen before. I will say that the flyers do cause a lot of confusion, I guess, amongst your troops. Like they start to run in all kinds of different directions, and that seems to make it difficult for them to fight properly, I guess. Ooh, look at Gorm. He is going in. Gorm is like, I have had enough of this shit. So Balba. Wish he wasn't just sitting there in the back line, though. Wow, this was actually a massive rout in my favor. So I think we are... Things are looking up. Nice. If you guys could just squeeze apart so Gorm could actually get into the fight, that would be awesome. Alright. Alright, that went really well, actually. We lost 15 units. They lost 206. So, that was definitely in our favor. Pretty big rout. Ictiads. Okay, there go my Griffins. Flying right in to get murdered. And again, yeah, that's right. They're undisciplined, so the AI couldn't even really do anything about that. See how they hold up here, though. I got a fairly good amount of them. I just hate to see them go in so quickly. I would say that that alone is reason enough to stick with the Wyverns instead of the Griffins. We lost 2 out of 20, so they did all right. Pretty big battles here. This is not good for them. Terracotta soldiers, they've been fielding a lot of those. I feel like my clockwork soldiers are definitely not being used properly. This is looking pretty good. Of course, are we routing? Oh, wow, the Surf Warriors. So, okay. I mean, obviously that was a concern. And they're coming into Boggerwool. There shouldn't even be units here. Oh, I did put in some provincial defenses, so. Bone Fiends, not bad. No armor, though. No protection whatsoever. Ooh, dear God, Shadow Blast. Another nasty spell. And my units got there and then just routed, so they must have fear, maybe? No? Wow, I don't know what caused them to rout so easily. That was pretty terrifying, I guess, for them. Alright, so now I definitely regret going into Ironport. Or leaving Ironport, I should say. But somehow we are now damaging the gates, which amazes me, because it took all those turns we didn't do anything. Bergamum, starving, not good. And we actually got a hero that showed up. So let's check him out. I haven't seen any heroes from Vanheim yet. Glamour, stealthy, flying. He's a flyer, wow. Fire resistant, shock resistant. He's got all 3, so that's pretty nice. Sacred. Pretty good, solid unit here, actually. It's not bad at all. 90 leadership. So he can actually kind of lead some forces for us. That's pretty nice. Let's see. Let's actually cut off on these Vanniers for just a little bit and pick up some. You know what? Let's get crazy. That's 30 Herdmen. That's pretty good. And 30 Huskarls. So that puts us at, what? 4 turns before we can actually use him. Not bad. Not bad. This army right here, though, with this freaking, with those other rail units, is pretty much terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. That scares the crap out of me. I left Nagor behind. That's, not good. But once again, our Dominion over here is turning in our favor. So, hopefully, very soon this will be turned around entirely. Now, we can actually switch these over to do Banishment. I think we're just going to keep casting that. Because that should be able to help in the upcoming fight. Cast spells. Copy. Bam. Nice. Very nice. So, things looking pretty good. We got Barre. They're going to go down to the Land of 7 Years, I guess. Hopefully we can siege Ulm. And I think at that point, we're pretty much as far as I need to go. I am forgetting that I have priests coming out over here. So, put some temples in there, I think. And, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment below. I will see you in the next one.